Hi there, Leo. Welcome to your July of 2023 reading. Let's get some shuffles and see what we've got going on with my Leos. And also, check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Sometimes your Sun sign read doesn't always make sense. You can always check your other placements and see if that fits for you. Alright, so we've got three cards that jumped right out of the deck. So, we've got the Tower, along with the Ten of Wands, and the Fool card in the reverse. So, I think that you're being blocked right now, because there's either a Tower moment that just happened or a Tower moment that's happening soon. It's like the breakdown before the breakthrough. Everything has to come crumbling down, and you'll be starting at ground zero. You're carrying a super heavy burden that there needs to be a release for it. And with that Fool card in reverse, it looks like you're hesitating. Maybe you're a little bit fearful of taking that leap of faith. You're afraid of what happens next. So let's see what else we can find out. I'm not sure what this is about, Leo, but we'll get some more clarification on that. Another card jumped out of the deck, so we've got the Knight of Cups. So that talks about taking action towards emotional new beginnings. Maybe you've recently had your heart broken. Not sure if that's your story, but some kind of big, breakdown happened or is happening right now. You're going through a rough time at the moment. Let's see, what else do we have for my Leos? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. See, so in the recent past of what led up to this, interesting. So we've got the Ace of Cups in the upright. So distant past, we have the Knight of Cups. Recent past, we've got the Ace of Cups. So I'm thinking that you came out of this Tower moment and now you're having some emotional healing and emotional new beginnings. If you had a love question in mind, if you had to leave a crappy situation and you're starting a new relationship after you've done a little bit of healing, this is a good sign. And if it doesn't have anything to do with a new person coming in, this is talking about new beginnings with self-love, fulfilling yourself emotionally. I feel like that seems to be a common theme with the rest of the readings tonight so far. Let's see what else we've got here. Oh, too many of them jumped. I'll keep this one, though. What is this one? So we've got the Seven of Wands. So you've got your guard up. You're being careful about who you're letting in. That card keeps coming up, I feel like, recently. The Seven of Wands. That talks about having your guard up, also standing your ground. So maybe some of you may have set some boundaries. And we've got the King of Cups, so you've got the Knight of Cups, King of Cups, and Ace of Cups now. So whoever this new person is, whether you've met them or not, they may be a little bit older than you. I'm seeing emotional maturity. They're nurturing, they're giving, they're compassionate, they're sensitive. They've got a high emotional intelligence. And if this has nothing to do with somebody new coming in, it's saying that's the kind of person that you need to keep an eye out for. That's good to let in. And sometimes it's hard to tell because, the people that are manipulative, they'll put on a show like they're the King of Cups when they're really the Seven of Swords, which is basically a lying little fuckbag. People can put on all sorts of shows. The truth usually reveals itself and time will tell. Let's see what else we've got. So, what type of energy is the people around my Leos in, that's in their environment? Whether it's the person on your mind, the people around you, what's the current energy on the outside surrounding my Leos? The Hierophant. So this new person, whether you've already met them or it's somebody coming in, so it looks like, you know, they're emotionally mature, they are willing to commit. This person wants to make a commitment with you. And another thing that could be a possibility, you feel strong emotional ties to this person because you share like similar spiritual beliefs, or you feel very, very highly spiritually connected to this person. It's like you both are on that level, like you just know what's up. Whether you already know them or it's somebody new coming in, something that could give you a clue that this is your person is you'll feel a strong spiritual connection. Also be careful, because if they're sneaky enough and manipulative, they can put on that show too. I've seen it. I've seen plenty. So what are the future actions that Leo's person is going to take towards them for July of 2023? What are the future actions? Alright, the Seven of Swords in reverse. I was just talking about this card. So in the upright, the Seven of Swords talks about deception, lies, a lying little fuckbag. And whenever you see the Seven of Swords, a manipulative situation, that usually brings about the Tower moment. And I believe, yep, the first card, or one of the first cards, was the Tower card. So, you know, if you were in a situation where you were being deceived, you're releasing that. And, you know, with that Seven of Swords being in the reverse, this next person coming in, they may be the real deal, and they'll be very honest with you. I mean, as they should. You know, that's one of the most important parts of a relationship or friendship, any type of emotional connection. You know, the biggest component in that is trust. You have to be able to trust each other. And funny, maybe this is your situation, a lot of times when people accuse you of being deceptive in some way, they're full of shit themselves, aren't they? So, what's the advice for my Leos? What kind of advice can I get from Spirit for my Leos for July of 2023? What's the advice? So we've got the Six of Swords. That's talking about moving on. Exactly. You're moving on from somebody who you know is a lying little piece of shit. And we've got the Moon card, so that talks about things that are hidden. There's still plenty of things that you don't know about that deceptive situation. There's things being hidden from you. That person has two different sides to them, and you don't know which one to believe is true. And I think that, you know, as far as the advice goes, there's things that are hidden, and do you really need to know the answers, more answers, in order to move on? They've showed you their true colors enough, and that's enough clarification that it's okay to let it go, move on. You don't need to know the rest of the story. You've seen enough. You know, like if somebody stole a piece of candy from you, do you need to know that they stole two more? I mean, that's a small scale version. You know, if what they did was enough to send you on your way, you don't need to know the rest of what's going on. You just know it's time to be done. And what is the outcome for my Leos? What kind of outcome can I get? Interesting. So we've got the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. This person in your past, or maybe that you're currently with and like starting to leave, they really made you feel abandoned. This person made you feel left out in the cold. And that's, what the Five of Pentacles in the upright is. But since it's in reverse, you're finally feeling like you're coming back home to yourself. You're feeling like you found a warm place to go after feeling stuck out in the cold. You've done some healing on your own, and this new person coming in, I just get this feeling of warmth, emotional maturity, and they make you feel warm. Whether it's somebody you've known for a while and you're seeing them in a different light, or it's a altogether, person that you've never met. So I feel like this is the winner here. This came up in a bunch of readings before, so Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you're closing the door on this old situation and letting in the light and letting in the love. Yeah, and with that Page of Wands in the upright, that's giving you the, green light for creative new endeavors and passionate new beginnings. I feel like this new person, not only do you feel a strong, emotional connection with them and they're emotionally mature, they also know how to have fun. It's like they've got a good balance of all the elements. They have that creative fire. They know how to have fun, and I'm seeing new beginnings with this, so I don't know if that makes any sense for you, Leo. I feel like a lot of the readings are coming out all with similar themes to them. Well, Leo, I hope that made sense for you. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend and a great rest of your month of July of 2023. Thank you for watching and have a great rest of your night. Bye, Leo. Thank you.